Greetings, my plant and soil class. If you are watching this must mean that I am not currently here right now. So what you're going to learn about today is in our how-to books, we are going to learn about an introduction. What does it entail? How are we going to go about writing it? And then you are actually going to write that today. So breaking this down easy, there are 4 components to an introduction, okay? The first component is the hook, y'all. So what does this mean? This means that you, as the writer, need to grab my attention, okay? This can be through a question. Have you ever thought about? Do you consider? This could be a bold statement. I love this for this reason, and I'm gonna teach you what, why, or how, okay? Or it could be a relatable scenario. So, have you ever experienced this? Well, this book will help you with that. Okay, the next component is you're going to explain the purpose. Okay, so this, you're going to tell your reader what the book will teach them exactly. All right, the third component, my friends, self-expectations. So you're going to describe what will be in the book and how it's going to help them. And the very last one is that you are going to encourage action. This is going to be your motivation. It's going to be your conclusion. It's going to be your call to action, right? So this is what we're going to do in the book. This is how we're going to do this. This is what I'm going to tell you and what I'm going to teach you. And this is what the next thing is you're going to be called and asked to do. So really quickly, I am going to, in your Google Doc, you have an example, but I'll go ahead and read this just so that we can get there's an exemplar in your Google Doc, and it has to do with Super Mario Brothers. So if you're not familiar with this, it's a game from the 90s. They still play it now in the 2020s, but this is how an introduction of a how-to book, all right, the exemplar. Welcome to How to Master Super Mario Brothers, your ultimate guide to conquering one of the most iconic video games of all time. Whether you're picking up the controller for the first time or looking to beat your high score, this book will walk you through every level, secret trick, and power up in the original Super Mario Brothers from the 90s. Back in the day, this game took the world by storm, and even now, it's simple. Challenging gameplay keeps people hooked. But let's be honest, those tricky jumps, those hidden blocks, and the relentless enemies can be frustrating. That's where this guide comes in. We'll break down the best strategies, uncover hidden one-up mushrooms, and even show you how to warp through worlds like a pro. By the end of this book, you'll not only save the Princess Peach, but also impress your friends with your Mario skills. So grab your controller, power up, and let's go. All right, ding, 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 ding. Great. So my next thing is wondering, can you guys individually pick out the hook, the purpose, the expectations, and the call to action in this? Okay, this is going to be, if we look back I'm going to give you guys a moment. You're going to pause this video and you're going to attempt to find the hook. You're looking for full, complete sentences. In this particular one, it is okay that you write down and copy word for word what it is, okay? So, for example, the hook. Where do we get hooked? Everyone looking at it? Ding, you're right. The very first sentence, right where it says, welcome to How to Master Super Mario Brothers, your ultimate guide to conquering one of the most iconic video games of all times. Now, below this, I want you to write 2 reasons as to why that is a good hook. What grabs you? What are words that spark your attention? Write those 2 words on your piece of paper right now for me, please. Okay, moving on to the purpose. Can you guess what the purpose is? If we carry on, ding, 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 it is the next sentence. Whether you're a beginner or looking to beat your high score, this book will walk you through every level, secret trick, and power up. So in this particularly, it is telling you what it's going to teach you and how it's going to teach you that, right? Because that's what we're explaining the purpose is. The purpose is that whether you're a beginner or whether you're going to beat your high score, we're going to walk you through every level, trick, and power up. All right. So, again, what are the particular words? I want everyone to write down, jot on there. 3 words. It's right on your Google Doc. Jot right now. Underneath where it says purpose, underneath where it says that sentence, what are 3 words in there that have guided you to knowing that this is a purpose? Okay, moving on. Expectations. So in the expectations, you now got to kind of cipher through and sift through the next paragraph a little bit, and then we'll get to, towards the end, it says, what are our expectations? The expectations describe what will be in the book and how it will teach them. We'll break down the best strategies, uncover hidden one-up mushrooms, and even show you how to warp through worlds like a pro. Okay? And last but not least, oh yeah, again, take a moment, write down 3 words in there. What are 3 of the words that help make you decide that this is where it's telling you what your expectations are? What is it going to teach you? Okay, and last but not least, the call to actions. It is right there, the very last line. Grab your controller, power up, and let's go. Again, 3 words. What are 3 words in that sentence that help tell you, call you to action? Okay? All right, now I'm pushing it onto you. So the next part of your today's activity is that you are going to practice and you are going to write down a short introduction based on your focal point and about something, how you would go about grabbing people's attention. What is it that you, I want you to write a short introduction for a how-to book on a skill or hobby that you know well. This one's not going to be about the thing that we're focusing on as a group. This is going to be about something that you know well. So skateboarding, baking, drawing, gaming, what is it? And you're going to use these 4 key elements. You are going to keep it friendly and engaging. You are going to use you and your to speak directly to the reader. And then you are going to end with energy. All right? So for the rest of this period and on your piece of paper, you are going to write an introduction similar to the exemplary one that's shown. This will be a grade. It will be today's grade. Today is day 3. This is what you're working on. And I wish you great luck. Have a fabulous day.